Okay, so the question is, how do I search the SAGE database? To demonstrate this, we will look at the following essay question: the comparison of crystalloid and colloids for fluid resuscitation of hypovolemic blunt trauma patients. To search databases, we need to break this question down into its key terms. In this case, we'll need to search for the following terms: crystalloid, colloid, fluid resuscitation, trauma, and hypovolemic. These terms make up the key elements of the essay question, so we need to build our search around them. Now onto the SAGE page. So if we look around on the page, you can see there's search boxes in the middle and to the right side of the screen. These are very good for simple searches, but for our needs today, they're not going to work. What we need to do is use the search tab at the top, open this up and go to the advanced search button. Open this up and we're almost ready to begin entering our terms. So with this topic, we're going to have to do a couple of different searches to make sure we get all the correct information. So for our first search, we're entering the terms crystalloid or colloid. Notice the or in the middle. This is a Boolean search term. That means the database will find all the crystalloid articles, all the colloid articles, and where they join up. This is very important to get these stuff in there. The next term we'll put in is fluid resuscitation. This is from the essay question, pretty important. Now you'll notice a little arrow which points to the add row button. I want you to click on that and it opens up another row in which I've typed the word trauma. So we'll leave blunt trauma out of this for the moment and hope that the database picks up these elements for us. Now before we hit search, we need to get our dates right. For databases you need the last 5 years only, so in the date range box just go from January 2008 to the current day. Now hit search. The search for these terms, crystalloid, colloid, fluid resuscitation and trauma from 2008 onwards, should give us about 62 results. This will change from day to day, but I've done this today, we got 62. Now if you look through these articles, you'll see that the key terms are highlighted in the little stubs, the article stubs we have there. So if you click through again, you'll notice that there's a green tick for the available ones. These are in full text, we have them. And then I've circled some other elements, which is the abstract, which will give you a better idea of what's in the paper, the full text if you think it's worth reading the whole thing, and references for where you like it. This will give you a list of links for the references so you can find more similar articles or ones that the author has already used. Okay, so this has got a 62. This is crystalloid, colloid, fluid resuscitation, and trauma. So we still have to make sure we've covered the hypovolemic element of this essay question. So we're going to go back to the main search, so just click back from wherever you are and we'll see the fields again. We'll leave crystalloid or colloid there, we'll leave fluid resuscitation there. You might need to add the bottom row again and just type in hypovolemic. The date range should stay the same. We hit search and this time we'll only have 16 results, so this is a lot more refined just by a simple change of search term. Go through these, make sure, we'll see if they're any good to you, make sure they're on the right track. If they're not right, we might have to change some terms. Again, look at the stubs, they're all in full text, they're all available. These are all good. At this point, we'll state that everything in SAGE is a peer-reviewed article, which is one of the main benefits to using SAGE. Alright. Now for our final search of today, if we haven't got the information we need yet, we're going to go back to the advanced search screen and one more time we'll change our terms. Now I've underlined this, we've put in hypovolemic or trauma. So this will pick up all the papers with hypovolemic shock and all the papers with trauma that also have fluid resuscitation with colloid and crystalloid. You can also use AND, which will give you very specific papers. So what I've done here, done this search, we have 65 articles that meet our search terms. So between these three searches and different elements, you should be able to get what you need from the SAGE database. And things to look out for with using SAGE is to make sure you put every idea onto a new line. Make use of the Boolean operators of AND and OR to either refine your search or to broaden out your results. And if one keyword or sets of keywords doesn't get you good results, swap them around and keep trying and trying again. Okay, and that ends the SAGE module. Good luck.